Want to make Momo a cam girl? Well, thanks to a mod made by this beautiful man and this beautiful artist, you can! Here's how. Step 1. Create a folder to put all the shit you need inside of it, and call it HCS Mods. Click the first link in the description and you'll see this page. Click this and you'll download something. Save it in your HCS Mods folder. Click this and you'll download another thing that you will again save in the HCS Mods folder. Click this and you'll go to this page where you'll click this and save it inside your HCS Mods folder once again. Next, go to Steam and find HunieCam. Right click on it, click on Properties, click on Local Files, click on Browse Local Files, and you'll be in the HunieCam files. Keep this folder open because we're going to be putting everything in here. For this next part, you'll need a program that can open zip files. I recommend 7-zip. Once you have it, open the beepin.ex zip file and extract it into here. Next, take the config file and put it inside of the beepin.ex folder. Next, open the HCS loader zip file and drag the file inside of it over to your HunieCam folder. Click this if it pops up. Finally, just run the game once. Once you're on the menu, close the game and go back into your HunieCam folder. If a mods folder wasn't created, then make your own. Now, to add Momo, go to the second link in the description and download the Momo zip file into your HCS Mods folder. Open the Momo zip, drag that folder into the HunieCam folder, and there you have it! Momo is now a slutty cam girl. However, adding your own characters is a little more complicated, so stick with me if you want to do so. Go inside the mods folder and create another folder. Name it whatever character you want to add to the game. This will be your character folder. This folder will be blank when you open it because you're going to have to create all the files and photos used to create your full character in-game. Going one by one for what each of these do, this picture will be the photo thumbnail for the girl in your wardrobe. It should be 160 by 144 in size. If you need to resize a photo, then go into Google Drawings, click on File, click on Page Setup, click the drop-down menu, click on Custom, click another drop-down menu, and click on Pixels. Enter the correct size we want and go back to your drawing. Insert the picture you want and stretch it out to fit the whole thing. Then go back into File and hit Download as PNG. The name has to be photothumbnail.png, and make sure you put it in your character folder. Next is the photo which each girl has in their wardrobe. It has to be 920 by 1080 in size. Use the same process as before with Google Drawings to get a properly sized photo, but change the size to this. Save it in the character folder as photo.png. Next is the icon that is used for each girl in game. Its size should be 102 by 102, same process as before. Next is the base photo, which is the sprite for the characters in-game. It's pretty important, so it's recommended that you use a photo that already has a transparent background. The size should be around 620 by 715, but you can do some tinkering later on if it doesn't look quite right, so don't worry about it for now. Again, use the same process as before with Google Drawings. Now onto the data for your character. You need to create a .json file. If you don't know how to do that, then go to Control Panel, Appearance and Personalization, File Explorer Options, you'll see this. Hit View, make sure this box is unchecked. Hit Apply, close all that shit out, and go back to your mods folder. Create a new text document and name it Add Girl and change .txt to .json. You'll see this, hit Yes, and open the JSON file with Notepad. Go to the third link in the description and copy and paste this into there. As you can see, information for Momo is already in here, but we can change that to match your own character. Make sure you only change the words or numbers in the quotation marks. Now as for what each of these do, well, name is self-explanatory, as is its description, age, cup size, and weight. They just change the bio in the game for the character. However, smokes, drinks, talent level, and style level use numbers to indicate each value. For smokes and drinks, 0 is never, 1 is sometimes, 2 is frequently, and 3 is addicted. For talent and style level, the number indicates their initial level in those traits, from 1 to 5. Fetishes are the fetishes that the character will start with in-game. From anal to cake farting, they can be whatever you want as long as there's only 2 of them and the fetish is already in the game. Next is parts, which is kind of complicated, so if you want to do more with that, then there's a guide in the 4th link in the description, but for the most part, you don't need to adjust it. What we want to focus on is the X and Y value. This determines where a character will be placed in menus, so if you have a character that's too tall or is off-center, then you can change these values to fix that. X is horizontal and Y is vertical. Increasing X makes it move right, and increasing Y makes it move down. A general formula you can follow is this, but this part takes some figuring out if you really want to make it look professional and have your character perfectly centered. Finally, we have the voice lines. Now, create 7 folders and name them accordingly. Start is what she'll say when you make her do something. Recruit is what she'll say when you recruit her for the first time. Profile is when you click on her profile. Finish is when she finishes an activity. Employ is when you put her into a slot on the right. Blocked is when she can't do an activity because of stress or her building is full. And accessory is what she'll say when you give her an accessory. You can put appropriate voice clips inside the corresponding folder, and there must be at least one voice clip per folder. The audio files must be in .ogg format. To do this, download Audacity from the 5th link in the description. Open Audacity, put in an MP3 of whatever audio clip you want to use. Trim it if you have to isolate a specific part. When you're satisfied, go to File, Export Audio, and in the drop-down menu for Save as Type, save it as OGG, and make sure you save it in the voice folder you want. Once you have all the voice files in, then you're done. You finally have free reign to make any character in fiction a whore. Fantastic. You can use F6 and F7 to scroll between pages in the wardrobe, and if you really want to be creative, then there's a guide in the 6th link in the description for modifying the outfits and hairstyles of existing girls. Be warned that the mod may not work for existing save files, so you'll want to start new ones or back up your saves. Also check out the original Reddit post in the description. Again, don't forget to check out these two wonderful people for making this possible, and if you like HunieCam or HuniePop, then feel free to check out the rest of my channel. That's it for me, and I'll see you guys again very soon.